Once you're in Star Wars, it never really leaves you. Yeah, it's just been, really heartwarming. I can't really tell you what it means to me, but it's a really neat thing, I don't know that I can really define it, but I guess the moral of the story is patience.
I say patience.
Patience.
It meant a great deal to me. This is a character that has sort of defined my life in so many ways, and getting to sort of continue my journey with him is just hugely meaningful. There wasn't a lot to wrestle with. It was a pretty easy decision. When I got the phone call and the invitation to come back, it was a very quick yes.
Yes.
This is sort of a point in the timeline that hasn't really been explored yet, and I think that the character of Darth Vader is at an interesting place in his life, in terms of what has happened before and where we left him in episode 3. He's very much sort of trying to reconcile his past, and hunting down the Jedi. Obviously it's his job, and he's mandated by the Emperor, but it's more than that. It's a personal mission for him. Coming back now after all of this time is just sort of being in a different place in my life, and having sort of a new perspective on my work, and coming back to a character that I've already played before. After all this time, it's just like an interesting exercise in my craft. These stories and films have sort of had an incredible impact on our culture, and so I'm always sort of reminded of my involvement, and it's a nice thing, my interaction with fans, and when they tell me sort of what those films meant to them, and what the character meant to them. So yeah, it's always sort of been in my headspace, and I've just really enjoyed getting to come back and further my journey with this character. And he's at a different time in his life too. And when I was doing the prequels, it was very specific to Anakin Skywalker. And now coming back and getting to really explore the character of Darth Vader, it's such a cool thing. And this is a character that has stayed with me, and that I've sort of continued to think about over the years, and so sort of coming back to it and continuing my exploration. It's been a very unique opportunity. Once you're in Star Wars, it never really leaves you.
If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.